easily one of the spawns that I didn't have any hopes for, and ended up surprising me. This is the Drowning Library. This spawn is located in Grey Island. It requires a quick one-time access of doing the first part of the Liquid Black quest, and then after that, going through the long path into Fihonja to unlock the teleport for the shortcut. However, the actual spawn can still be closed off. This is because it's part of a dynamic world event, where on stage 1, which is the default, the access to the library will be closed off. This mostly applies to new servers. I believe it's more common to be on stage 2 in normal servers, and here the library will be open. This is also when you can do the task of craze to open the stage 3, which comes with access to the deep link bosses, but that's a topic for a different video. The spawn of this video is just north of the stairs and in the area around, which I'm referring to as the library. Here you encounter mainly deep link spell singers and warriors, followed by guards and scouts, and a few deep link master librarians spawn exclusively here, making it an extremely rare bestiary to complete. I'm going with a level 150 recommendation, but be aware it's not an easy spawn to hunt if you are not fully imbued, which was the case for the first character I'm using, that not only has low skills, but also tier 1 imbues. To start the hunt, the first pull of the spawn is quite difficult as it has a lot of monsters, but with plenty of space to move around. After that pull, I will levitate to the left side and clear that area, always guiding the creatures because deepling guards and warriors hit pretty hard on melee. Then in the case of this character, I will just go to the right side and clear it, including the upstairs, which then by the time I was done with that, the first pull will be respawned, making it a short lab rotation. And hunting like that on this character, I was doing a bit over 800k raw, which might not seem like a lot, but again I was impressed with that as I had no expectations for the spawn. So I came back to try it properly with a good character and proper imbuements. Right away the experience was much higher, but also the overkilling was more obvious, as now I needed to clear downstairs by the entrance and then backtracking. Also this pool has a Deepling Tyrant, which has double the HP of the others, so kite him towards the next pool after the other creatures die. Depending on your skills, you might not need to do this pull, so maybe try hunting without it first. But once you clear the left side on the levitate, take the stairs to include the 3 deepling warriors here, and then southeast. There will be a 1 square path to get to the right side. Wish I would include this at the very least and then see how it feels. Hunting like that on this character, I was doing almost 1.4k raw, which is definitely a high XP for the lower range. In terms of profit, it's likely going to be waste, but there are a few things that can change that if you get lucky. First off is the keys to the Drowning Library. These can be used at the bookcases on the walls of this spawn for a chance at seashell books, and with the 3 different books you can get the Deepling outfit, so they do have some value attached, but it varies depending on the server. Since it is already quite old content and most people have it, the second valuable drop I think will be the Deepling backpacks. They don't have anything different from a regular backpack other than its look and rarity, which sometimes will be valuable. And lastly, for the insanely lucky people, the Deepling guards and tyrants can drop a foxtail, which is used to tame the manta ray. This is an extremely rare and quite expensive item, so definitely include it into your drop tracker if you come hunt here. They also drop Deepling wards, which are needed for the ice protection imbuement, but these are way too common to be valuable, especially with deathlings dropping them at a higher amount. With that said, I think the spawn is definitely very underrated and could be a hidden gem for highly populated servers. At the very least, you might want to consider hunting here for the main bestiaries, and once you're done with that, check out more options to hunt in this solo Paladin playlist. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing to the channel for more.